Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be with you here today, but also a great pleasure to be with so many members of the GAA family and so many GAA greats here in the centre of Dublin. We'd like to present a very formal welcome to you to this particular event hosted by Today FM and Liberty Insurance, the Hurling 15 for 15, and we're delighted to welcome players from across Ireland here today for this particular event, and also very delighted and honoured to have so many senior members of the stakeholders here today. In particular, Art Stewart O'Hore, Cumann Douglas Bale, Pádraig Duffy. I'm also here today, Uachtarán Liam O'Neill, Ross Cundy Leash, Peter McKenna, Lisa Clancy and Alan Milton, also from GAA head office. We'll remind you of the team and present a memento to the players here today that have taken the time to be with us, so we do appreciate your presence here today. Unfortunately, the Kilkenny team are not here today, and we have word from Kilkenny, not from DJ Carey in case it goes back to Brian Cody, but the word is that Kilkenny are running scared after failing to beat Tiberdorden in regulation time, in normal time, in the last two matches. So Brian Cody looks to be rattled for the first time in 15 years, so we'll soon see the outcome of that in a few weeks. Kilkenny's Jackie Tyrrell, Cork's Diarmuid O'Sullivan and Galway's Ollie Canning. The half-back line, Kilkenny's Tommy Welsh, Waterford's Ken McGrath and Kilkenny's JJ Delaney. Ilorna Porca, Kilkenny's Derek Ling and Clare's Colin Lynch. The half-forward line, Cork's Ben O'Connor, Kilkenny's Henry Shefflin and DJ Carey from Gordon. The full forward line, Waterford's John Milan, Tipperary's Owen Kelly and Kilkenny's Eddie Brennan. If you know of any game shows on TV3 or TG Cahar, we'll be interested in having our lovely model here beside us to present things. He's available for business. He's looking for a bit of work there outside once he's not conflicting with his Liberty duties, of course, the great Joe Canning. A five-time All-Star, a puck-fodder champion and record holder and legendary Gael from Tiberdorden, number one on the team, Brendan Cummins. Best goalkeeper in the last 15 years. You had Donal Logue, David Fitz, various others competing for that. How does that feel?
Look, it feels alright, but like in any selection, the other boys will say that they were the ones who should have gotten the nod. But look, we had a golden era of goalkeepers, no doubt about that, and any one of the boys could be standing here. And it was great to see Darren Gleeson, Owen Murphy now, young goalies out there again trying to plough their own furrow in the game. So it's exciting times ahead for goalies in the modern game as well.
When you ask a GAA fan who the Rock is, they're not talking about Dwayne Johnson. They're going to say this man, a legend on Leeside. A winner of 4 All-Star awards. He owned the square in Cork. From Clyde, Diarmuid O'Sullivan. How are things in Cork, Diarmuid? The best fullback in the last 15 years. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, look, I think this is close. We got to John Milan, Noel Kelly, obviously, as I said, when I played against them, I never got this close. So for me, to get this close up today is a great thing.
This man is also an All-Star 4 times, and now we see him on our screens as a TV pundit. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Portumna Club, Ollie Canning.
It's been a great, 15 years for hurling. You can see, I know it was dominated by maybe Kilkenny to a degree, but there's fantastic hurlers, right around the country, and it's great to be picked on this team. It's a real honour and privilege. It's great to see a few of the lads I chase around Thurles and Croke Park down through the years, and we're still talking, which is a great thing.
He picked up All-Star awards on the half-forward line in 2002, at midfield 2 years later, and at centre-half back in 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a warm welcome to Ken McGrath.
We've been a great few years, myself and John. I think myself, John and Ollie are the only three with no senior All-Ireland here in the room. But look, we enjoyed it, we gave it our best, and it was a great 15 years.
Well, it's great to see you, Hill and Harty, and 7,000 people have voted you the best number 6 over the last 15 years. Not so bad. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you.
Ken McGrath, ladies and gentlemen. A right man, Ilorna Porca. Talent is one element, but dedication and fearlessness also make a team, and this man has it in spades. From the banner, Colin Lynch.
you know, when you look back at it now, you realise maybe how lucky you were and how fortunate you were, particularly maybe in Clare as well, because we had, you know, we haven't a lot won over, you know, 100 years or more, so we'll say 8 years before we won in 95, so since 95 everything has kind of improved and we were very fortunate.
Quick and lethal, he's here today. He has 2 All-Stars in addition to his 3 All-Ireland medals and a tally of 8 goals and 224 points in 51 championship appearances. Aguida Ushla from the Newtown Shandrum Club, Ben O'Connor. 3, he had the honour of captaining Kilkenny as they defeated Cork in the final to bag his 5th All-Ireland senior medal. He has 9 All-Stars. He's assured of his place as one of the greatest hurlers of all time. From the Goring Club in Kilkenny, Dennis Joseph Carey.
I think in Kilkenny we've been lucky, and the present day guys and the future guys are lucky insofar as we always have role models to look up to. So when I was growing up, it was Gerard Henderson or Eddie Kerr or someone like that, and obviously the different generations have their own players. So I think the ambition, the goal was to actually put on a jersey. I don't think we ever knew what an All-Ireland medal was until much later, and you got a bit older. So.
He has a real eye for the pulse, honour, bravery and a real connection with the Dacia supporters. He won 4 Munster titles in 02, 04, 07 and 2010, 5 All-Star awards. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Delasal Club, John Molan.
I suppose from a Waterford point of view, I suppose this year was a very disappointing year. I suppose to see what went into it the last couple of years, I think, you know, compared to last year, I think we've probably taken a step back, but I think next year it's very important that we take another 2 steps forward, you know, and try and get back in the mix with all the other teams.
Back in 2001, he would score 7 points, his free taking a major asset to the blue and gold. 9 years later, he would captain Tip to the All-Ireland title, denying Kilkenny 5 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mullinahone Club, Owen Kelly.
I think that kind of a team went on a journey which started in around 2008, when we had to beat Cork for the first time in something like 80 something years, and you know, the guys sitting down there understanding when you do achieve something, it doesn't happen just 1 year, sometimes it's over a journey, and that's something this team, Tipperary team, was on this year as well. You know, we hadn't had the best of success last year, maybe in the years before, so we're hoping it works out this year too.
Well, we're delighted to have you here today. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mullinahone Club, Owen Kelly, thank you. So that concludes the formal aspect of our proceedings here today. Just to thank everyone for coming. Thanks also to Joe Canning for handing out the prizes here today, Joe, and also to Ollie and all the other players who've travelled such a journey to be with us here today. You're welcome to enjoy the hospitality in the room outside, and thank you again, and slán go fóill.